Right, so in today's lesson, we are looking at, and this is going to be for today and tomorrow. We are in a week 6, okay, Outbreak Simulator. This is for Thursday and Friday. If you click on it, here's the assignment. It says to click on the Outbreak Simulator in code.org. Then you're going to make a copy of the data sheet by clicking the following link, okay? So if you click on the Outbreak Simulator, it's going to take you here to code.org. Make sure that you guys are signed in. Make sure that it shows your name up here. Otherwise, you're not going to get credit, okay? And then click right here, Outbreak Simulation Data Sheet, and you're going to make a copy of it and you're going to rename your data sheet. You're going to delete where it says copy of and put your name. Then you're going to answer all the questions on the worksheet based on what you saw in the simulation. And you will need to have the data sheet out while you're running the simulations. You have until Friday to complete the puzzles on the data sheet. Okay. So let's go ahead and click that data sheet. Remember, it is going to force you to make a copy. You're going to click make a copy. And once you make a copy, it will say up here at the top, copy of Barrios Outbreak Simulator Sheet. This is where you want to delete where it says copy of Barrios, and you're just going to put your name. So you're going to just put whatever your name is. I'm just going to put my name. You don't have to put your whole name. You can just put your first name and then your last initial. That's good enough. I'll know who you are. And then you can maybe put a little dash, Outbreak Simulator data sheet. And you definitely want to click on the little star so it gets starred in your favorites. And then what you'll want to do is you'll want to share it with me so I can see it. So you're going to click where it says share. And remember, guys, you don't have to do this right this second. I'm recording this so you can come back and watch this and we can go through it tomorrow, okay? And you're going to share it with me. You're going to add me as a person. You're going to type out MHB. And here I am right here, MHB, Mary Barrios. And you can type out Barrios as well, I think. Let me see if it works when you type out Barrios. Oh, oops. Okay. No. So type out MHB. And then there I am. And then you can hit send and it shares it with me. And that's how you, as long as you share it with me, we're good. You only have to do that one time, okay? And then you always have it there, and here it is. And now if you need to see it again, you will go into your Google Drive. Do y'all know how to go into your Google Drive?
Yes.
Okay, I heard one yes from Raul. If you do not, this is how you do it. And guys, don't worry about this part too much because tomorrow we'll be looking at this. Today we're just going to go through the puzzles, but just in case, you can click on a new tab. Sorry about that. You can click on a new tab, and right here, you see this little icon. Oops. These little dots right here. If you click on that, and then you click right here on Google Drive. These are your Google apps, by the way. This is Google Apps. So you have all your different Google apps. You can get to your Drive. You can get to Gmail. You can get to Google Meet, like we're in Google Meet right now. But this is your Google Drive. And if you click on Google Drive, you should see your Outbreak Simulator up here at the top. Or if you had clicked on Star, you can go over here to your starred area. You know, that's why you want to click on starred. Star it, so then you can very easily just go to starred and it'll be right here in your in your starred area. Okay. And that's how you get to it. You don't have to keep clicking on copy, 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 because then you'll end up with a ton of copies. Okay. All right. So now you have your data sheet. And your data sheet you're going to use tomorrow to fill in and answer the questions. So prediction. How quickly do you think the virus will spread? Use seconds or minutes for your prediction. You're going to have trial 1, 2, and 3. We're going to run it 3 times. So you're gonna mark down the number of healthy monsters at the beginning, the number of infected monsters after coming in contact with somebody sick, and the time it took to infect. So the things that you're looking for today, we're not writing anything down today. I just want you to know what you're looking for, is how many healthy monsters there were at the beginning, how many infected monsters were they at the end, and how long did it take to infect them, okay? So how quickly did the virus spread? Then how close was your prediction? What were your results, or were your results the same in all three trials? Yes or no? Why do you think they were different? Then, did every monster get sick? Yes or no? Compare the number of sick monsters to the number of healthy monsters. Were there more sick or healthy monsters? Why? And then part 2, what happens when the monsters begin to wear masks? Okay? Because at first we're going to run it where the monsters are not wearing masks. Then we're going to run it when they have masks. And what are the differences that you see? Did the spread of the virus slow down or speed up? And then part 3, what would happen if you double the amount of monsters in Monster Town? Do you think the virus will spread quicker or slower? Okay. And then, of course, your data collection and for your grade. And actually, this should say Ms. B, but that's okay. All right. So let's go back to, okay. So now we're back to our simulator. Has anybody else joined? Guys, let me know in the chat if somebody else new comes in. Okay, nobody else has joined. Okay, that's fine. Oops. Where'd my thing go? Okay, so when you're finished, share your simulations with others and share your message about what you think we can do to help others keep others healthy when virus comes to town. Okay. Guys, this is a very important subject right now, especially when you're thinking about vacation is coming up, right? Spring break is coming up, you know, and usually when these vacations come around and people, like for Christmas and New Year's, we saw a spike in numbers of coronavirus because people got together over the holidays. So you can see right there, staying distanced from people, not gathering in groups is going to help you. And obviously wearing a mask, right? All right, so let's go ahead. Oops. Let's go ahead and start over. All right. So this first one right here, let's have some, who has not done this yet?
I just finished it.
Okay, but who hasn't done it yet?
Me?
Who said that? Is that you, Gilbert? Who said that?
Me.
Oh, Priscilla. Priscilla, let's do it on your screen. Let's go ahead and let you present, and let's do it with you. But let me start off by doing the first one, okay, just to show you how it goes, and then we'll do it on yours. So that way you can do it as we're doing it together. But I'm going to do the first one, okay? All right, oops. All right, so this says right here, creating a simulation. So today you're going to write code so you can run your own simulation of the virus outbreak at Monster Town. First, we will bring Monster Town to life by creating sprites to represent the monsters. Write your code in the workspace and then press run to see the simulation. If you need any help, click the light bulb for a hint. Remember, you can always, guys, always click the light bulbs for hint, and you can click this thing up to 3 times, okay? So if you click it, do you want a hint? Yes. Use these blocks to create your sprites. All right, so we're gonna click on the sprites. It says make 10 and make 1, okay? All right, there they are. I want another hint. Yes. Change the size of the sprites to this block. So set all sprite size to 50. All right. Actions. It's in my actions category. Set all sprite size to 50. Now, guys, you need to set the size to 50 before you do the sprites. Don't do it like this. Okay? I'm sorry. Do it after the sprites, not before. Make the sprites first and then make them smaller. So sorry. Okay. So you see how they got small? If I put it in the front, they don't get small. You have to put it after you make the sprites. Okay, then make all the sprites begin wandering with this. So this is where we have an event. So sprites begin wandering. All sprites begin wandering. So we're going to go to actions and we're going to pull out the all sprites begin wandering. And there it is. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and run it. And so now you can see that our sprites are wandering, and it'll only run for about 10 seconds. So notice you can pause it, guys. If you hit run, you can pause it right here because it's only going to run for about 10 seconds. So it doesn't really give you a whole lot of time to look at it. Okay. But I will show you there's a workaround for that. But that's it. Did you get it, Priscilla?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's keep going. Let's go. Play. All right, continue. All right, let's go ahead and why is this here? Sorry. Guys, hold on just a second. Okay, so Priscilla, let's just do it on yours. I'm going to stop presenting and I'm going to let you do it because I've already done it and I don't know how to delete it. All right, Priscilla, let's go ahead and get you to present and then we'll just work off of your screen. And so we'll just run through it together. Did anybody else have any issues with this except for number 9? Jessica said was kind of confusing. Okay. All right, so then it says to make something happen when 2 sprites touch, we will use the event block, okay? And guys, remember, event is part of your vocabulary, and don't forget about your vocabulary words. That's something else we need to talk about, but let's keep going. So notice you'll have to open this block with blue on the left side. So you have to click on that little button, the little blue plus sign. And then you can use the subject block inside to change the healthy monsters into 6 monsters. All right, scroll down. You can just click the little scroll down. Is that it? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Click on where it says less, Priscilla. Up at the top, you can always click on where it says less. L-E-S, yeah, there you go. All right, so let's go ahead and click on that little blue plus sign on the when touches. Yeah. And then we're going to change the healthy monsters into sick monsters. So we're going to grab the little subject of healthy monsters. Yeah, grab that and pull it down there into the bottom. Yeah, stick it in the little where it says change. Yeah, there you go. And then click on the little plus sign again. Okay, so now look at it. When a healthy monster touches a sick monster, you will change the healthy monster into a sick monster. Okay, so go ahead and press run and look what happens. Now you might have to pause it or run it a couple of times because he's not touching anybody, right? Uh-oh. It's spreading like wildfire. Look at it. It's already infected half of our people, more than half. Okay, so you see what happened? We can look at it now. Exactly. Go ahead and keep playing. Let's do it one more time. Wow. It almost infected everyone. So it's spreading like crazy. Now, don't worry about writing anything on your sheet. We're going to do that tomorrow. Go ahead and continue, Priscilla. Thank you. But just to keep in mind. Okay, so now it says stopping the outbreak with mass. Go ahead and click on less and then click on more. Okay, and then use your grab the 3 little gray dots and pull down the stretch out. Yeah, stretch it all the way out. In a minute, we'll hit less and it'll collapse. Okay, so stopping the outbreak with masks. One way to slow down an outbreak is to wear a mask. Monsters with face masks will be unable to get the virus or give it to others. Okay, so if you are wearing a face mask, you are not going to spread the disease. To make something happen when a type of monster is clicked, you can use your new type of event block. Now remember, an event block is something that is an action that causes something else to happen. So if I'm a sick monster and I touch a healthy monster, I'm going to infect the healthy monster. Okay? So when a sick monster clicks a healthy monster, the healthy monster turns sick unless he's wearing a mask. Okay, so let's go do this. All right, scroll down a little bit, Priscilla. Okay, so then it says do this. Use when clicked block with the change costume block to give healthy monsters a mask when they are clicked. Repeat this for sick monsters. Press run and begin rapidly clicking the monsters. Try to slow or stop the spread by putting a mask. Okay, so you're going to have to actually start clicking on stuff now, but let's go ahead and set up the code. So it says when clicked, use the when clicked block with your change costume block to give healthy monsters a mask when they are clicked. Okay, so what do I do? Somebody, let's help Priscilla. What do we do? Anybody? I thought y'all did this. Priscilla, click on the hint. Go click on the little light bulb. Yes. Okay. So to give the monsters the monsters mask, use the change costume block with the when clicked event. So be sure to drag in the small clicked block. So you're going to have to go get change costume block. So you're going to have to go into your blocks, go look in your categories and find the change costume. No, it's not there. Not there. Oh, okay. Okay, so it says to give the monsters a mask. Yeah, go ahead and pull that one out and stick that one with the healthy monster. No, sweetie, when clicked block, the one up at the top, that's when the healthy monster is clicked. Over on the right-hand side. Yeah. When the healthy monster is clicked. No, sweetie, up at the top, the green block up at the top. Up at the top, sweetie, up at the top. Yeah. So, no, that one. Yeah. So when the healthy monster is clicked, we're going to change the healthy monster to a monster with a mask. Okay. So you're going to go ahead and click that little blue, click the little blue cross. And grab that one and stick it in there. Okay. So there's going to be 2 things that are happening. Yeah. And then click it again. So when you click, so Priscilla, because you're going to have to do this in a minute, you're going to have to go over there and click on the healthy monsters. You're going to try to stop the disease from spreading by clicking on the healthy monsters. And when you click on a healthy monster, he's going to then get a mask, okay? All right, so then what's the next thing we need to do? Click on the hint. Remember, if you don't know what to do, click on the hint, okay? And then it says, when the sick monster is clicked, change the sick monster to a sick monster with a mask, okay? So we're also going to give people that are infected a mask. And what will that do? Okay? All right, so go ahead and do that part, Priscilla. Yeah. Good. Yep. Yep. Exactly. Perfect. Okay, go ahead and click on where it says less. Okay. All right, now this time, Priscilla, you're going to click on run. And the first thing I want you to do is click on that sick monster. Okay. All right, that's fine, Gilbert. Go ahead. Click on the sick monster, sweetie. Click, click. Now look what happens, guys. Watch what happens. Is that sick monster, if he touches the other monster, is he going to spread the disease? What do you think? No. Right? He didn't. Okay, now Priscilla, this time you're going to reset and run it again, and I want you to click on the sick monsters and the healthy actually, just click on the healthy monsters. But Priscilla, click on the healthy monsters close to the sick monster first. Okay? Go. Uh-oh. Click. Click. Click on all the healthy monsters. Healthy, healthy, healthy. Click on them. Click on them. Click. Click on the other one. Okay, now look what happens. The sick monsters, are they spreading the disease? No. Exactly. So the masks work both ways. They protect you from getting it and they protect you from spreading it. Okay, so look at what we're understanding. All right, go ahead and no sick monsters were okay. Reset it one more time, and now click on a healthy monster and a sick monster. Go ahead. Healthy monster, sweetie. Click on a healthy monster. There you go. There you go. Because it won't let you pass. There you go. Exactly. Okay, go ahead and continue. Yeah, sometimes the puzzles, they won't let you pass unless you actually do what they're asking. Okay, so let me read this. So Outbreak, thinking like a scientist, right? So simulations are a great way to learn things that can be hard to observe in the real world. They help scientists solve problems and test new ideas safely and effectively. So your simulation is a way to show how a virus outbreak in Monster Town might look. So reset and play. Collect data. So you're going to be doing this. Tomorrow we're going to be doing this. We're going to be resetting, we're going to be replaying, we're going to be collecting data, and we're going to be making predictions. Okay? So scroll down a little bit. Okay, so then is Monster Town like the real world? So these are the questions we're going to be answering. So is Monster Town like the real world? There is a limit to how realistic any model can get. What does your outbreak simulation have in common with real world virus outbreaks? And what are the differences? When you finish the activity, discuss these questions with the teacher or your family. So what else can we model? You've already created a working model for an outbreak at Monster Town. What are some things your simulation can't do or show that you wish that it could? Press continue to keep going and learning. Okay, go ahead, continue. All right, so number 6, go ahead and pull down just a little bit so we can see. Okay, so it says more monsters. We're going to add more monsters now. So new monsters are moving into town. What will this mean for the outbreak? Let's use the simulation to make predictions. Okay, do this. Change the number of monster sprites that you make by editing the block. Change the size of the sprites by editing this block. All right, scroll down. I think that's it, right? Okay, run the simulation 3 to 5 times. Did anything happen differently? Okay, let's do this. So I can't remember what I set mine to. Let's go ahead and hold on just a second real quick. 40 and 2. Okay. All right, try making, instead of 10 sprites, make 40 sprites. You can go ahead and click on less. Click on less. And then right there where it says make 10 sprites, make 40. Up at the very top where it says make new sprites. Yeah. Yeah, make that into 40. All right, and then because those are too big. Now where it says set the size, where it says set also, yeah, set that to 2. Oh, that's too small. Okay, set it to 20. Okay, maybe that's a little bit. I mean, that might work. Or maybe 25. It might be still a little bit too small. Now remember, Priscilla, you're going to have to go and click on these. Okay. All right, so 25. All right, so now let's go run it and see what happens. Do you think it's going to act the same? Go ahead, sweetie. Now remember, Priscilla, you want to go out there and you want to go ahead and let it run. Let's just look and see how it spreads right now. Okay, so it is still spreading like wildfire. It has still infected more than half of the population, right? Keep playing, sweetie. Okay, let's go reset. Now this time, Priscilla, I want you to click on the sick monsters first. Go ahead, hit run, and go click on that sick monster. Click him. Okay. Woo. Now create at least one sick monster. Okay, so we already did that. Okay, reset run. Hold on just a second. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me look. Oh, okay. Priscilla, down there at the bottom where it says make a sick monster, make 2. Change that 1 until a 2. Yeah. It's wanting us to make more sick monsters. Okay. So now when you run it, Priscilla, I want you to go click on the sick monsters and give them all masks. But guys, hold on. The question is, if we click on just the sick monsters, what do you think is going to happen? If we give all the sick monsters masks, what do you think will happen? Will anybody get in? Go ahead,
The
Rob.
virus will be not as fast spreading.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, go ahead, Priscilla. Hit run and then go hurry and click on the sick monsters. Yep. Hurry, hurry, hurry. It's spreading. Hurry, hurry. Wow. Okay. So what it doesn't like, it wants to have at least one sick monster. So anytime you click on all the sick monsters, it does this. Okay. So then what I want you to do it again, Priscilla, hit reset. Click on one of the sick monsters, at least, or how about this? Leave one sick monster, at least one sick monster roaming. Don't click on all of them because it'll stop the simulation. But then also click on some monsters and give some monsters some masks. Go ahead.
So some survive, some don't have the
You can click on, yeah, now yeah, okay. Yeah. Look what she's doing. She's
the
clicking
ones around.
on the oh, it's spreading. It is spreading. So you see, even as much as she tried to protect everyone, you see what she was doing? She was clicking. That was really good, Priscilla. She was clicking around all of the sick monster that didn't have a mask. She was clicking all the monsters around him, trying to give them masks, but she couldn't give them masks fast enough, and the virus was still spreading. But what Raul did say is, yes, it did slow down the spread. You see that it wasn't half of the population getting sick. It was way less than that. Do it again, Priscilla, and this time just do the same thing again. Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. See, so look, it's really not spreading that fast. She's giving all the healthy monsters around the sick monsters masks, and they're not getting infected. But look at those monsters that don't have masks. Yes, that was really good. So what we can see from that is that masking up, sick or healthy, does help slow the spread. Okay, go ahead and continue, Priscilla. All right, next, number 7. Oh, guys, we only have 2 more minutes and the bell's going to ring. So what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to do this for homework. Just do the simulation. Just go through the puzzles. Don't worry about writing anything down. Tomorrow, we will take out the data sheet and we will write down our predictions. Okay, now, but you guys are going to have to do it. I'm not going to do it for you, but I am going to help you. Okay. And if you want to go ahead and do this for homework, I'm okay with that, guys. That's the bell. And we're done for today, guys. I will see you tomorrow at 3:15. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.